Hey, it's Chris here, and I wanted to just talk real quickly about going on that customer journey that you send your customers on every single day. But most of the times when the people who are in the e-commerce fields set up their funnels, set up their thank yous and all of that, they don't ever revisit them. They can get old and tired and not relevant to the people that are buying. So let me just go back a few steps and give you a little story about what I do and why I feel this is important. So a customer journey in e-commerce is when somebody has purchased from you, so they've clicked that buy button, they'd get a series of emails. Usually it's a bog standard thank you for ordering, and then they'd get another one that says your order is dispatched, and then they may or may not get one saying please leave us a review. That's fine if that's all you want to send, but in the period of time from clicking on that buy button to them getting the product, you've got a unique opportunity of building customer rapport, building customer trust, and also advising customers of any kind of problems that they may have along the way. If you've got a tricky product or they need special instructions, etc., it's a great opportunity to educate and demonstrate. So let me explain what I do. When the customers purchase the item, they've clicked that all important buy button, I will send them the email to say, hey, do you know what, that's really awesome, thank you very much, and they will get a ebook from me. Now the ebook gives you loads of tips and tricks about how to use your product that you've just purchased and the various ways that the person can get involved with us on social media or Facebook or whatever. And then there will be a thank you email from me following straight up from that, and that's a personal video that I have recorded that says, hey, do you know what, thank you so much for choosing us, thank you for taking the time to consider us over everybody else that you could have chosen. I do talk a little bit about customer product care even within there, and I talk to them about, hey, don't do this with it and blah blah blah, and then I go on to the various ways that people can get in touch with us. Then they get a dispatch email which we've jazzed up. It looks pretty fun. It talks about being a happy dance that will be with you on its way, and then there will be a review email, and then after that they get a couple more emails just saying, well, how did you find it, have you got any problems, would you like to talk to me directly, this is my email address. And it's a real full way of one, letting know that your customer is thought about, is cared for, but two, to start talking to them as a real person, as a customer that you're going to want to talk to later. Now, what are the benefits to me as a brand, as an e-commerce business? Well, the first thing that I see is I get a lot of thank you emails. I get a lot of people coming to me straight away to say, do you know what, the big guys, the big stores, they don't ever send anything like this kind of level of personalization to their customers. They just take it for granted, and it's nice to see. First of all, that's a massive pat on the back from me. I'm thinking, oh wow, that's fun, that's great. Then secondly, the path to a repurchase is so much better because I've already built that trust. And let me tell you the third thing that is so key. If something goes wrong, if there is a problem, then they come to me directly and they say, hey Chris. They don't say, hey Sponge, or hey whatever. It's, hey Chris, I've got this problem, hope you can solve it. It takes the anger and the emotion out of it because they know who they're dealing with. And it goes back to what I said about earlier about putting your face on the camera to the brand, because you're personalizing the service, you're making the customer feel like a real part of the family and someone that can bring the problems to, which they obviously can do. If you don't do any of that, then what happens is if something does go wrong, the customer will go straight onto Facebook and start leaving a negative review. And even if there is a problem, it gives you the opportunity to make it into a positive situation, to control the situation, and to get a customer that is going to come to you time and time again because they know they can trust you.